Morning, everyone. As I had told you that I will share the remaining poems on the unit tribal literature. Okay, so here we are going to discuss the poems. So the unit second that we will be discussing, that is tribal literature. We have already read the essay that is given in your book, and the title of the essay was Painted Words by G.N. Davy. And now you have a collection of 3 songs. They are the songs of birth and death. Now, where are these particular songs taken from? They are taken from the book Painted Words, an anthology of tribal literature, which is edited by G.N. Davy. Please remember, this is a book, that is why I have underlined it. Painted Words is an anthology, that is why again it is a book and I have underlined it. Okay, so every time we write the name of the book, it has to be underlined. But when I am writing the name of a poem, say for example, if I am writing Kafi 7, then I will put it in single inverted commas. Okay, so let us see what the poems are. You have 3 songs. Tribals or the tribal literature, tribes are basically the Adivasis, right? And G.N. Davy ने जो ऐसे हमने पढ़ा Painted Words, that deals with carving out a space for the tribal literature. And if you remember, I had told you in the class that tribal literature is basically oral literature. So let us see what songs and what songs of birth and death are there. So here is your first song, a Munda song, song of birth and death. Now, who are the Mundas? They are the tribals who live in parts of Jharkhand, West Bengal, Assam, Tripura, Madhya Pradesh, and Orissa. They are also known as Horohon of Mura, which means, Munda means head man of village. Okay, and how the poem goes about, it says, my mother, the sun rose, a son was born. My mother, the moon rose, a daughter was born. A son was born, the cowshed was depleted. A daughter was born, the cowshed filled up. Now translated from the original Mundari. Mundari is the language that was used by this Munda tribe. Now the first and the most important thing that we have to remember over here is that when we studied the Painted Words, we got to know, as far as the Adivasis or the tribals are concerned, they live in close association with nature. Okay, and now what is happening over here? My mother, the sun rose and a son was born. Okay, when the sun rose, a son was born, and when a daughter was born, the moon rose. When the moon rose, then the daughter was born. So over here, on the contrary to the typical Hindu society, where the birth of a girl is unwelcomed, on the contrary, you are finding here that the birth of the girl is celebrated. Okay, depleted over here means empty. With the birth of the son, the cowshed was depleted, it became empty. But with the birth of the daughter, the cowshed was filled up. So what it means, or what the writer, the poet over here is trying to tell you, is that the birth of a girl child is welcome by these tribal people. And for them, a daughter, for that matter, is a very precious asset. Remember this. And it is also said that in this tribe, the women have a dominant role to play in the various economic, social, and ritual activities in this particular tribe. So this is on the contrary, where in our society we do not welcome, people do not welcome the birth of a girl child. Over here, for them, a girl child is like a precious asset. So when the daughter was born, the cow shed was filled up, means there were more cows. So if you have to just understand the poem in an equation, so the birth of a son means loss of prosperity. Please remember this. And the birth of a daughter means prosperity. Why? Probably, as I already told you, that women in this community have a dominant role to play. चाहे हम इकोनॉमिक लेवल्स की बात करें, सोशल एरियाज़ की बात करें, या रिचुअल्स की बात करें, सो विमेन दे play a significant role, women or girls. And girls, they also look after the house. So this is the Munda songs, right? So they live in close harmony with nature. Their lives are synchronized with the changing rhythms of nature, seasons, rising and setting of the sun, not by clock time. This I told you while reading Painted Words also. Now this song is a rhythmic folk tune where the birth of the boy is the girl is celebrated. The birth of a daughter is associated with cowshed full of cows, and the birth of son means depletion. So the reason being that in this community or in this tribe, women have significant role to play. So this is all about Munda song. Second song of birth and death you have is a corn song. A corned song. Corns kaun the? The term corned is derived from Dravidian word konda. Kond means hill. Divided into several segments and distributed over districts Andhra Pradesh, Madhya Pradesh, Maharashtra, Orissa, these hill people speak Kond language. यहाँ पे देख लीजिए लिखा है language Kond. Though most of them are bilingual, conversant, that is they know both the languages, major language of the state to which they belong. So they know their tribal language as well as the language of the state to which they belong to. Okay. Now this particular song is sung at the death of a person. And who is that death? यहाँ you कौन है? You is the spirit of dead relative. Okay. And what happens? Let us read the poem first, then I'll explain you. This we offer to you. We can because we are still alive. So we are offering you something because we are alive. If not, how could we offer at all, and what? And had we been dead, we could not have offered you something. So ये एक किस्म से ये it is a bargain that is being done. And क्या bargain है? You'll get to know. We give a small baby fowl, baby hen. Take this and go away. Whichever way you came, go back, return. Don't inflict pain on us after your departure. So there are these people, and they are requesting to the spirit of their dead relative that please leave us. Do not inflict pain on us. If you will leave us, ye hai bargain. If you will leave us, only then, only then we are offering you a baby hen. And you must take this and you must leave us. Now, what is the relevance? Now, these people, why the soul of the dead person is not willing to go because um, they love their homes a lot. Okay, so they are not willing to go. And it is often believed that, there can be a good spirit and there can be a bad spirit as well. So they do not want that this spirit may affect them anyhow. तो वो क्या कर रहे हैं, वो उसको रिक्वेस्ट कर रहे हैं, वी आर ऑफरिंग यू दिस बेबी फाउल एंड सो यू प्लीज़ लीव अस, डिपार्ट, जहाँ से आए हो आप वहीं चले जाओ. दैट इज़ द रिक्वेस्ट the people of this Adivasi tribe, that is Kond, that is what they are making to. Okay, and another significant thing that you have to keep in mind is that somewhere or the other they have a feeling that maybe bad spirit can also be there because it is not willing to leave the home. It may create some kind of problems for them. Okay, so the first thing that we learn from this song is that there is a strong belief in existence of spirits. अगर आपको जनरल वे से भी इसको समझना हो तो हमारी कम्युनिटी में जो श्राद्ध मनाए जाते हैं ना, एग्जैक्टली सिमिलर नहीं है टू द रिचुअल जो यहाँ बताया जा रहा है, बट इट इज़ द सेम थिंग दैट यू आर paying respect to your ancestors, the dead ancestors. And here also they are requesting, in this ritual also in the Kond tribe, they are also requesting their dead relative to leave them and go away. So what is the song? The song is a request to the dead spirit to leave the house. I think it's again clear, nothing much complicated about the song, so I won't elaborate much. And then the last song is Adi song for recovery of lost health. So this is translated from the original Miri Agom. Miri Agom was, सबसे पहले तो आदिस कौन होते हैं, आदि ट्राइब. जैसे हमने कौंड पढ़ा, कौंड रिलेट्स टू हिल. हमने मुंडास पढ़ा, मुंडास आर द हेड मैन ऑफ द विलेज. एंड आदि ओवर हेयर इज द हिल men. Okay, now this one is also very interesting. जैसे कि हमने GN देवी के ऐसे में पढ़ा था कि जनरली देर आर supernatural association to the tribal works. So that is what you will find here also, that what is going on. Let us read the poem first. Oh my beloved one, if you lost your health due to ill luck, I come forward here to save you with this amule. Amule is a lucky charm, which is also or a healing ornament. Okay, to call back your lost health. Listen to the sound of this sweet ornament, this sweet ornament, and follow me to your sweet home. I tie this ridden creeper, ये होता है एक आपका medicinal plant. To fasten means to tie, to put it to your soul, to your body. Follow the footprint of this cock. Come with me to your home. So what is happening here? There is again a belief in the spirit that there is what? There is a spirit of health in person's body. Okay, of which persons, in everyone there is a spirit of health. And when this spirit of health leaves someone's body, then what happens? That person gets ill. This is the belief that is going on over here. And then what happens? There is a mantra that is chanted. जनरली बोला जाता है पैटर्नल अंकल जो हैं वो चांट करते हैं. इट इज़ चांटेड बाय अ रिलेटिव और अ हीलर. हम बुलाते हैं, पहले होता था ये कि यू आर कॉलिंग समबडी हु हैज़ स्पिरिचुअल पावर्स एंड वो उसको टच करके ही ठीक कर देंगे. सो सम दैट काइंड ऑफ अ बिलीफ. नाउ ही सेज, if you lost your health due to ill luck, I come forward here to save you. So the whole poem is what? It is a mantra and it is being chanted by a healer or a relative. With this emule, there is a lucky charm that he has, and he's requesting to the spirit of good health to come back to the ill person's body. Listen to the sound of this sweet ornament. ये किसको बोल रहा है? स्पिरिट ऑफ गुड हेल्थ को बोल रहा है. ध्यान रखें प्लीज़, है ना. स्पिरिट ऑफ गुड हेल्थ जो कि चला गया है किसके पास से? जो पर्सन बीमार है, इल है. एंड फॉलो मी टू योर स्वीट होम. स्वीट होम इज द बॉडी ऑफ द इल पर्सन. ओके, नाउ what he is doing, he is tying this क्रीपर, एक मेडिसिनल प्लांट को क्या कर रहे हैं? ही इज टाइंग इट टू हिज बॉडी एंड ऑल्सो टू हिज सोल. एंड ही सेज दैट ही इज ऑफरिंग अ कॉक, अ hen to the spirit of good health. Okay, and he says, come back me to your home. home यहाँ पे दोबारा से क्या है? the ill body of the ill man. Now when what is the importance of this creeper? When this creeper is tied to the body, then the soul of the ill person, ill person will not leave the body. मतलब कि उसकी death नहीं होगी. Will not leave the body. Okay, please understand this very carefully. So in all, what the person is doing, he is chanting a mantra to save a person from dying, to save a person who is ill, and he is making an effort to bring back the spirit of good health back to his body, back to the body of the ill person. अब एक और चीज़ जो मैं इसके अलावा आपको बताना चाहूँगी, ये मेरी ऑर्गम जो एगोम हमने बात करी थी. सो दीज आदिज, जो ये ट्राइब है, आदिवासी जो ये जिनका नाम है आदि, विच मीन्स पीपल ऑफ द हिल्स. सो इट इज़ अप्लाइड टू ऑल द हिल ट्राइब्स अराउंड ब्रह्मपुत्रा. लेकिन इनका क्या है? दे हैड 2 मेजर लैंग्वेजेस. इट इज़ गिवन इन योर बुक बट आई एम मैंशनिंग इट क्योंकि ये सिग्निफिकेंट है, आपको आंसर्स में यूज़ करना चाहिए. वही घिसा पिटा गाइड का आंसर लिखेंगे तो दैट विल नॉट फेच यू मोर मार्क्स. 2 मेजर लैंग्वेजेस, वन इज़ आदि एगोम, ठीक है, एंड द अदर इज़ मिरी ओगम, जिसमें आपकी ये पोएम लिखी गई है. सो आदि एगोम क्या है? आदि ओगम इज़ द रूटीन कॉन्वर्सेशन लैंग्वेज जो रूटीन कॉन्वर्सेशन के लिए यूज़ की जाती है. एंड मिरी एगोम इज द लैंग्वेज यूज्ड फॉर चांटिंग mantras. Okay, so that is what I wanted to tell you. Generally इसमें एक्सपर्ट कौन होता है इस वाली लैंग्वेज में? जो विलेज का हेड मैन होता है. He is an expert in using this language. Okay, and both these languages are living languages, and rituals and ceremonies provide the occasion for teaching of Miri Ogam to the younger generation. So these are the two major languages of the Adi community. Sorry, not community, but Adi tribe. Okay. So this is all about the three poems that you have in your course and which will be obviously part of your house exams. So go through it. You will also get comprehension questions from the same, from maybe any one of these poems, and comprehension, as well as obviously the you must know the central idea of all the three songs. Okay, try to make a note of that. Obviously even I will be giving you exercises. I hope it must be clear to you. Very interesting and very simple, because tribal literature is something which attracts us in many ways. It has so many things, as we read in Painted Words, that where the mountains fly, and the seas are upside down. So many things, so many supernatural things, so many association with the nature, so many things related to hallucination. And there, particularly these the songs of birth and death, the rituals and the ceremonies of these tribals, they are very, very significant. So I hope I have been able to make my point. You'll be able to understand the poems. Still, if there are any confusions, any doubts, we will discuss in the class. Thank you so much.